Well, this team, they continue to make everything heartbreaking and disturbing and boring to watch. As the Jays lose 15-1. Yep, to the Boston Red Sox and end the series sucking. Stupid. Unbelievable. You know, everyone is thinking rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. And you know what? I agree. I have tried to have faith. I have tried to be optimistic. But you know what? And people think, well, you just need to make some trades at the deadline to make this team better. Well, what do you do? Go after a second baseman? Do you go after a left fielder? Do you get another starting pitcher? Like, what do you do? There are two. The thing I got to talk about is, number one, this team is not a one-player fix. Now, I understand about the whole Morales and Edwin thing. I get it. But could Edwin really turn this whole team around? Not really. A couple more wins, maybe. But the whole thing? I don't think so. You know, and you look at how many holes this team has. Like I said, not a one-player fix. This is just a team that is in shambles, and there is nothing we can do about it. Now, I heard on the radio today, and they talked great about Devin Travis. And we talked about, you know, we're obviously disappointed he's injured. And we're like, it's okay, we'll get through it. Well, we didn't realize, in the month of May, the guy hit .364. That's one. Runners in scoring position, the Jays are god-awful. But Devin Travis, in the month of May, hit .400 with runners in scoring position. And then you lose him for the rest of the season. That is a big piece gone. And it really kind of fell apart after that. The month of June sucked. When did Devin Travis get hurt? At the beginning of June. They sucked. And now the Jays are 7 games under 500. They've lost 4 in a row. They just got swept by the Red Sox. This whole Baltimore-Boston thing, we're at home. Oh, we're this 6-game homestand. The Jays are, well, they were because they're gone. Now they go to New York now. Well, that's going to be fun. Then you go to Houston. Oh, that's going to be even better. You went 1-5 in that. 1-5. And the team has showed, like we've said, no fight and nothing. What the heck are we going to do? Now, I understand. We all want to rebuild. And you know what? I agree. Like I said, this team is not a team that you can trade for one guy at the deadline and then bang, the team's better. No. There's a lot of holes in this lineup, a lot of holes in the bullpen right now. And it's hurting. Every day it's something. You know, Joe Biagini gives up 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second. The Jays get 1 back on a sacrifice fly. Then a 3-run shot by Mookie Betts. Then a 2-run shot by Mookie Betts. Then an 8-run 7th inning. As Glenn Sparkman, our Rule 5 pick, just got absolutely torched. And the Red Sox had 21 hits in this game. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And the offense only had 5 hits. I mean, it's not like they did anything, really. And, how many double plays did we have? What, 2 or 3? Probably like 3 of them today. 2 on, nobody out. Or 2 on at some point. Jays, ground into a double play. Kill any momentum, any rally you try and make. And it's just, it sucks, man. It really does. But I want to talk positives. Now, there is no positives about this game. There is absolutely nothing. I mean, Steve Pearce got an RBI. Yeah, sacrifice fly. Oh, good for him. Oh, fantastic. No, that's not even close to what I'm talking about. The Blue Jays traded Jason Grilli. It happened. There was an opportunity to waive him, get rid of him, try and get him to Buffalo, but they traded him to the Texas Rangers. Now, hang on. They didn't get a pretty crappy player back. They didn't just get some schmuck back for Jason Grilli, as you would expect, because Jason Grilli had a really bad year. He's an old guy. you wouldn't expect a whole lot. However, the Blue Jays got Edward Pinto, outfielder in the Texas Rangers organization, obviously. 22 years old. He plays in high A, so he will be playing with the Dunedin Blue Jays if he stays at that level. I don't know if they'll move him up to double A or what, but as of right now, he was in high A ball. He's 22 years old, and he hit .311 in high A. And he was in the top 30 ranked prospects in the Rangers organization. We got him for Jason Grilli and cash considerations. Not bad. I would take that. We got to start looking at the young guys, the rookies, the prospects, that kind of thing. That is where this team has got to go down the line. I mean, are there players I want to keep? Yes. Osuna. You could say Stroman, Sanchez, Devin Travis would be a guy I'd like to keep. I understand he's been very injury prone, but when he's not, he's very good. He is a very good player. Anybody else? Maybe Pilar. I mean, even that's a stretch because he's tough to watch. Bautista, I think it's time to go. Morales, I mean, he's had a rough one. Donaldson, I mean, as much as it would pain us to see him go, it's that time. It's the time where you should kind of let him go. You can get a lot back for him now before his trade value drops. Who else am I missing here? Tulowitzki, good luck with that. And Justin Smoke, I understand he's had a great year and he's an all-star, but that's when you trade him if you're going through a rebuild phase. He's at the peak of his career. No one expected him to hit like this. You trade him, you get a decent amount back. Maybe not a crazy amount, but you get something back. And that's okay. Lariano and Estrada, both guys, contracts are coming up for both of them. Time to get rid of them. J Happ, maybe. Honestly, I'm not saying trade all these guys. I'm saying those are options and things that could happen. But I've tried to have faith through all this. And honestly, this Boston series has just been unbearable to watch. The Jays had a 3-0 lead in the very first game. That's it. That's the only positive you can take out. The Jays lost 15-1 today. I think it was 7-1 yesterday. And then they lost 7-4 in extras in the game 1 of the series. And now you go to the Bronx to take on the Yankees and Aaron Judge and all that, Gary Sanchez, all that great stuff. Then you go, and then Houston comes to town, the best team in the bigs. This is tough. This is really tough. But, and also actually another positive before we end off the video, the Jays signed 2 international prospects. The 5th ranked prospect and the 17th ranked international prospect the Jays got. Both of them. If you're looking at a prospect standpoint, today was a very successful day. Got a 22-year-old good player in a high A ball and 2 international prospects. Apparently, they're number 5th and 17th on the international list, so it's pretty darn good. So, but let's wait and see. It's always a positive to see guys like that join the club. But what do we do now? That's my question to you guys. I'm going to leave it at that. What do we do? All right, so guys, if you guys enjoyed this one and you didn't enjoy the game and you're not enjoying Blue Jays baseball, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What do you guys think of the game? What do you guys think of the mess that was this series? And what do you want to see happen? Who do you want gone? Who do you want to stay? I've already gave you most of my list of guys I think should go, but will they? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk to you guys. I guess it'll be tomorrow night. As I'm not going to say as we hope for the Jays to win against the Yankees, because I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Marcus Stroman against Masahiro Tanaka. Tanaka's having an awful year, so if that makes sense, he'll probably have a great game against the Jays. I don't know. That's just what we're used to. Bad pitchers playing well against the Blue Jays. Marcus Stroman off a really good outing in his last start. Again, I want to see him do well, though, for the Blue Jays. If we're looking for a rebuild, him and Sanchez are the 2 guys I want to see go very, very good. But I'd love to see a win as a Blue Jays fan. It would be nice. All right, so we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night.